Hey everybody, it's Eric from the MMG. Welcome to our channel. We are going to play some Nightingale today, and I'm going to take you through the beginning steps to get you through the tutorial and into the real world where you can join friends and family to play together. First thing though, when you get logged in, you're going to need to create a new profile. This is your character, think of it as that. So you're going to want to go in here and get your character created. Alright, once you get through all the cosmetics set up, you're going to come to the difficulty settings. For your first character, I definitely recommend you go easy, just to make your first time into the world a better experience for you and yourself. Now later on, once you know what you're doing, then you can adjust it however you want, obviously. And then you're just going to want to finalize your character, and the last step is to actually give him his name, or her name. Alright, once that's done, there'll be a nice little intro video. Definitely recommend you watch it if it's your first time. This right here is the overview screen. Obviously, being your first realm, this is just the realm with Puck unknown. There's nothing to do here, but later on you'll see there's an overview which will give you a summary of NPCs and creatures in this area.
Hark, let my words steer your steps.
You're just going to run straight here through this tunnel, just kind of follow it in a straight path. You can go left or right here, it doesn't really matter.
Before those bound shadows abound, yet like a fire's fire.
A lot of lore there. Make sure you listen to kind of understand what's going on. I've obviously done this several times at this point. So once you get done talking to him, you want to come over to the realm card machine and open it. And you should have two cards that he just give you. Just drop them in here. This is just showing you how you will make a portal. So we're going to open the portal. This is a forest biome, so just go ahead and hit open portal.
Fly.
And then you just need to walk into the portal just like I did, and it's going to load the realm for you. You're going to go through 3 portals in the tutorial. It takes you about 30 minutes maybe to get all the way through it, just depending on how much time you spend exploring the little areas and collecting resources and stuff. Alright, so now you can see the overview here. It shows you some more information about the realm. You can see NPCs and stuff if there's anything here. Potential creatures. Now we're in our first realm. And if you look up in the top right, it'll show you the quest that you need to be working on. Locate Puck. Well, obviously, he spawns right in front of you, so just talk to Puck. Again, listen to all this. This is important. It's going to give you instructions. It needs to disappear. Now we are ready to acquire raw berries. So these are going to be on the bushes, like this one right here. Yes, it's telling you can use things in your offhand. Now we need to eat the berries, so we have them in our hand here, and we're ready to eat them. You hit F. Now we need to acquire rocks, sticks, and more raw berries. So that's all the stuff on the ground here. Here's your sticks. If we can find a rock here. You're gonna need a lot of resources, so just you can spam E to pick up sticks and things. You're gonna use it here in the tutorial area. Might need to come over here to the beach to find some rocks. Yeah, here's what some rocks look like. Here we go. Alright, we got enough rocks. We need raw berries still, so we're gonna come back up here and get some raw berries. Look for the berry bushes. Alright, now we have all those. Now we're ready to build a campfire, which is the new one. So you need to open the crafting menu, which you can hit by hitting B button. Then here's your campfire. We're just going to hit place. We have all the materials. I'm going to put it down here on the beach so it's a little bit easier to find. Okay, and then once you place the blueprint, now you have to actually click off of it. So I just use the right click button, and then I come over and look at it, and you can hit E to auto add the resources. It shows you what it takes, 6 rocks to build this, so we're going to hit E. Now it's going to tell you how to cook. Definitely recommend you read all this if it's your first time. And now we need to acquire roasted berries. So now we're going to actually cook our berries. First thing we need to do though is add fuel. So we're going to hit E on here. And then some of these sticks, you don't need all of them. You can just add a few. Ignite. I'm just going to put them all in there and light them up. You can turn it off later. Now if you look up, you can hit craft item. And now we're going to do our roasted berries. We're going to autofill. Just go ahead and cook them all and hit craft. You can see right here they're cooking. Okay, now we're going to actually turn the fire off, extinguish. And now we have roasted berries. So if you look in the menu here, if you hit tab, you can see the menu. You can see here are the roasted berries. So if I hit 7, and now I want to eat them for the next part of the tutorial, and then F. Now we have new discovery, roasted meat. We need to return to Puck, which he should spawn right behind you.
You've avoided embarrassment by staving off starving. We must cap the...
Again, listen to what Puck has to say. Puck's awesome. Now we need to locate this realm portal and venture into the desert byway. Byway realm. So right here's what the realm portal looks like. If you've navigated around and are kind of lost, you can hit M on the map, and you can see the portal right here. It'll be this circle on your map. So if you've ran over here somewhere and you can't find the portal, just pull open your map. It'll be right there for you to find. Oh, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to grab this wood. Now we're going to open the realm machine here and drop the cards that Puck gave us in here. I'm just going to hit R to open the portal. That's the first realm tutorial done. Alright, so here's what the second realm, the desert realm, looks like. You can see an overview of what it has here for you and the NPCs and creatures. Continue jury. Puck's going to tell you a little bit more about that, so no worries.
Summer runs through my being. How be? Whether...
Alright, once you're done talking to Puck, you're going to see you're in the desert biome and we need to build a stick tent. What's interesting about this biome is it's very hot in here. If you are in the sun, like we are right now, you'll see a hot gauge come up there in the middle, showing me that I'm getting hot. Now, if you move over back to the shadows, it starts to go back down like it is now, which is really a cool effect that this game has. So kind of navigate yourself carefully. Follow in as much shade as you can to keep yourself cool for now. And we're going to gather the materials to build the stick tent. Alright, once you have the materials, don't forget you need to hit the B button for build. We're going to go to survival, and here's the stick tent that it takes. 12 sticks and 6 plant fibers, which we have. So we're going to place that down. And it will create shade itself, so it doesn't have to be into the shade area. Then we're going to hit E to add the materials. And then it tells you a little bit about what being under a shelter protects you against environmental hazards such as heat, rain, and it disappeared. I couldn't read the rest of it, but you know, you can read it. Now we need to build a sheltered bedroll, so we're going to hit B again, and up here under resting is a bedroll. You need plant fiber and sticks for this as well, which we have enough of. We're going to place that down in here. Add the resources. And it tells you a little bit about rest. If your rest drops too low, you will begin to lose max stamina and will succumb if it reaches 0. Rest buffs increase comfort level of your bed. So very important to rest. There's 2 different types of rest. There's a short rest and a long rest. The long rest can happen at nighttime and it advances you through the night. Everybody on that server does have to be in a bed at the same time, much like a lot of other survival games do it. But for a short rest, you just have to come up and hit E. A lot of times your guy will yawn or say something body language wise like he's got a short rest in. And you'll see your short rest bar, which is the blue bar down here at the bottom left, has now filled back up. The bottom bar is your food, if you didn't notice yet, and the top one is your health. So as you can see, I am actually hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and eat some of these berries I have left over here. Get that buff and get a little bit more food in me. You also notice that a lot more discoveries just popped up. We're starting to learn how to make the tools, which you can see is the next part of the quest. Now we're going to hit B again for build, and we're going to go to survival. Sorry, we're going to hit C actually for crafting for this one, and we're going to go to makeshift items, and you can see this is where you build all of your tools. So I'm going to recommend you build probably a wood axe first. But it really honestly doesn't matter. You can get all the supplies without having a tool. But we have used a lot of sticks. So if you haven't collected a bunch of sticks and plant fiber, you're going to need to go around and get some more. Alright, once you have all the materials, you just want to click on these and hit craft, and you're going to actually craft them from your inventory yourself. It doesn't take very long to finish them. And you just, like I said, you want to go through and craft one of everything, like the tutorial says there. Now we've got the tools and resources quest complete. Puck should pop up behind you or beside you again. You just want to speak to him.
It slipped my skull that Earth's... You'll need lettuce.
Alright, once you're done talking to him, you're going to now need to locate the third realm portal, because we're going to actually exit the biome. To grab any materials that you need, again, hit M on the map. Look for that realm portal, which is right here. Should be a structure that looks like this, and head that way. I do want to mention that sometimes you're going to run into these hope echoes out in the environment, so I found this one on my way to the portal. Go ahead and grab these. They give you a nice piece of codex or lore about Nightingale itself, and I find them really cool. So do keep an eye out for those, and make sure you grab them when you can. Alright, once you've arrived, you're just going to drop your realm cards in like we've done before and open the portal. Alright, once you've arrived at the new realm, again, you're going to want to talk to Puck.
If not for Astaroth the bat, while I once...
And this is the first realm where creatures will be aggressive, so do be prepared for that. Make sure you have your knife or one of your tools ready to fight back. And our first mission here is to acquire bones, so we actually want to kill some creatures, and acquire hides. So we're going to find these creatures. I usually like to go near the water. I think that's where most of them spawn, it seems like. I actually just killed a rabbit, I think. So we're going to actually get a 2-for-1 if we can find the rabbit. I don't know where the rabbit body went. Oh, there it is. So if you stab it with your knife, you'll actually get bones and hide and meat. Go, killed that one. Now, I do recommend that you build a little shelter and a fire. You're going to need some more food for this, probably. At this point, I think you're probably going to be hungry. So don't be worried about building some extra stuff in the world as you're acquiring these hides and bones. Alright, now the next step is to make a caplet. And so you want to come in here and hit the C button, go to makeshift items, it'll be listed there, and you want to craft it. Now the next thing is to acquire healing salve and roasted meat. So again, why we have the fire here. Alright, now you just need to craft the 2 parts, the roasted meat and the healing. You can do that here on the fireplace, so you can just go in there and add the required materials and get them crafted and done. Alright, so now we have that step complete. The next one is to extract vital essence dust from items in your inventory. This is very easy to do. Just hit tab to open up your inventory, and then any excess items that you have. So maybe you've collected a bunch of extra fiber, or whatever you want to use in your inventory. It doesn't really matter. So you just right click on it. I would recommend fiber because it's easiest to get, and you hit extract. And you can change it if you don't want to extract it all. Maybe you only want to extract 40. Let's go ahead and do that. Hit confirm. Now we have essence. Now we need to do an item repair. So use essence dust to restore any worn item. So hit tab again. And come down here to repair all if you just want to repair all the items. And now Puck should show up again. Just talk to him.
You've stolen life to preserve your own.
Alright, so this is the first decision that you make. This is going to be your starting biome. So you can do a forest, a desert, or a swamp. That's the 3 that you played in the tutorial. Forest is probably the easiest if I had to guess. Desert's got, less resources and you have to deal with the heat. And then the swamp is going to have more aggressive animals. So I've always done the forest to start with, but you can pick any of these that you want to start out your game. Now we're again ready to head to the final portal here. So look on your map and you'll find the portal. Just head in that direction. Alright, so we've arrived at the 3rd portal. You're again going to want to put your cards in here. Depending on the one you picked will be the biome. I actually went with the swamp biome this time just because I wanted to change it up a little bit. But put your cards in there, open the portal.
Remain vigilant while the realms align.
So something new is happening on this one. When you open the 3rd portal, you're going to actually get attacked. So be cautious. Have your weapon repaired. I didn't talk much about the combat. I mean, Puck kind of went over it with you, but you can actually, if you have enough stamina, you can do a little block with certain weapons, or you can juke with certain weapons. So this particular one, the dagger, you juke whichever direction you're pointing. So as you can see, I just jumped. If I want to jump to the right, I go like that, and I hit the right mouse button. With other weapons, like if you have this out, you'll actually block. So just depending on the weapon type that you like. These guys will drop some stuff. Go ahead and make sure you collect all. There will be just I think 1 or 2 waves. I can't remember how many we just killed there. I think just 1 wave in this tutorial. And now we should be able to go through the portal.
Realm Walker, your path forward is winding and full of terrors.
And that completes the basic tutorial.
Survive the realms.
Alright, now when you look at this, your final realm from the tutorial that you're looking at, you're gonna make sure you look at the NPCs and creatures. You're gonna see there's a lot more in this realm than there was in just the tutorial. So just to prepare you, it's not quite the same environment, it's a little more hostile. The other thing to note is the world is going to be much larger than it was in the tutorial. If you zoom out, you'll see a much larger landscape than the basic tutorial realms. But now you're done. You've made it through. Now we're going to suggest that you watch my video on how to join a friend, because now you can join a friend. You can join their respite, their world, and then you can actually share the world. So even if I'm not online, if I've invited them to the realm using the party and social menu, and invited them to the realm, then they can spin up the world themselves and start working on it even when I'm not online. Anybody who's invited to the realm can do that. It's a really cool system. And you can all share a world even when you're not exactly online at the same time. And there's the video for that. Look on our channel. It explains how to do that in detail and gives you a tutorial on how to do it. But that wraps up this video. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps us grow the community here at the Mature Minded Gamers. Have yourself a great day.